Good day, everyone. I am Angelica Kelly M. Santos from the Network and Tech Support Department, and welcome to my presentation and video tutorial of one of the NTC Gateway tool, which is the Radio Mobile. So first, I will be discussing to you what is Radio Mobile all about, and later on, I will be showing to you a video tutorial wherein we will create a heat map using the 5 gateways or locations in Makati area using this application. So let's start. Radio Mobile is a free radio propagation simulation software used to design and analyze wireless communication systems. So here are some of the key points of this application. First, it predicts signal coverage, range, and link quality using terrain data like maps, elevation, and obstacles. Second, it is commonly used for radio networks, LoRa, cellular, and microwave links. Third, it helps the engineers create coverage maps or heat maps and optimize antenna placement. And lastly, it is useful for planning reliable communication systems before actual deployment. So let's move on to the video tutorial on how to create a heat map using the 5 gateways or locations in Makati area using Radio Mobile. Welcome sa video tutorial on how to create the heat map using the 5 gateways in Makati area using the Radio Mobile application. So first step is to open the Radio Mobile application. So let's wait. And as you can see, gray blank space pa po yung makikita natin dito because hindi pa po tayo nagpa-plot ng gateways and of course, hindi pa po natin binubuksan yung open map here in Radio Mobile application. On the lower right side naman po, here you can see the elevation grid. So gagana lang po ito kapag pinindot po natin yung each gateway and makikita po natin dito yung different numbers na elevation grid per gateway and of course yung location niya po. So close po muna natin yan. And right here is the tools that is used here in Radio Mobile application. But ang mga tools na po na gagamitin natin to create a heat map is the units properties, the networks properties, and the map properties. And of course, also gagamitin din po natin itong tools under nito is yung radio coverage. And under ng radio coverage is the single polar. So dito naman po natin isa-set kung gaano po kalawak yung heat map and kung anong klase pong heat map yung lalagay po natin sa maps. So ang first step po to create a heat map is of course to create a new network. So erase po natin. Click no. And then, kapag po gagawa ng new network, lalabas po lagi itong new net initialization. So, i-click lang po natin yung default and then click OK. And then, next po is, i-click po natin itong units properties. So, meron po ako napili ditong 5 locations with dual gateways in Makati area. So, ang napili ko po is Barangay Hall Singkamas, Barangay Hall Magallanes, Hospital ng Makati, San Antonio Community Complex, and Barangay Hall Forbes Park. So, dito po, ilalagay po natin yung Barangay Hall Singkamas sa Unit 1. Paste. And then, i-click po natin itong Enter Lat Lon or QRA para po ma-copy-paste natin yung latitude and longitude ng each barangay. Click OK. And the rest po ng unit, from Unit 2 to 5, i-copy-paste ko lang po yung natirang 4 locations and I'll be right back. So, nalagay na po natin lahat ng locations from Barangay Hall Singkamas to Barangay Hall Forbes Park. Now, nabago na rin po natin sa style yung back color and forecolor, which means ito po, yung background ng word is iba-iba na yung kulay so that makikita po natin yung different plots ng mga locations na po ito. So, click lang po natin yung OK and then select Networks Properties. And sa Network Properties po, ang net name po na ilalagay natin is base, and then the minimum frequency in megahertz is 923, and maximum frequency in megahertz is 925. And papalitan din po natin yung climate niya, which is maritime, temperate, overland. And for topology, wala naman po tayo babaguhin dito. For membership, ititik lang po natin lahat ng boxes from Barangay Hall Singkamas to Barangay Hall Forbes Park. And ang role po nila is, lahat po is command. And then sa systems naman po, we will select UHF, and then ang transmit power po niya is 0.1 and ang receiver threshold niya in dBm is negative 130. Then, ang line loss niya po is 1 decibel and ang antenna type niya po is omni-ant and ang antenna gain dBA niya is 2 dBi and then ang antenna height niya po is 15 meters above ground. Style, still default din po yan and then click OK. Next naman po is the map properties. So map properties naman po, we will take this adjust units elevation and merge pictures. So magsaselect po tayo ng unit which is the Barangay Hall Singkamas. And then the size of the map will be 2,000 by 2,000. And then select extract. And then, pag lumabas po itong merge pictures, ang source po, default, Internet OpenStreetMap. Then here po, we can adjust the zoom size of the OpenStreetMap, but isasay na lang po natin siya sa 14. And then sa operation, wala naman na po tayong gagalawin dyan. Add lang po yung default. And then, draw. And keep OpenStreetMap in picture. Lagi pong keep in actual picture po tayo. Then click OK. Now, makikita na po natin dito yung map ng Makati area. So, ito po, map na ito, lahat po yan is Makati area. So, ibababa lang po natin since kasama po natin yung Barangay Hall Magallanes. So, ano lang ng konti. Babalik po tayo here sa Units Properties. And then, makiklik po natin yung OK. But before that, as you can see, nung plot na po natin yung map, yung Makati area map, makikita na po natin na yung elevation niya is may value na. So, kanina, wala pang map, zero lahat ng locations or slash gateways. But now, na nag-plot na po tayo ng map, makikita po natin yung elevation niya in meters is may value na. So, iba-iba po yan ng value. Like, Barangay Hall Singkamas, we have 7.8 meters. Barangay Hall Magallanes, 16.3. Hospital Makati, 13 meters. San Antonio Community Complex, 4 meters. And Barangay Hall Forbes, 25 meters. And kanina sa network properties, may kita po natin na yung elevation nila is 15 meters above ground. So, ito pong specific na elevation po nila is nakadepend kung ano po yung location nila in Makati. So, that is elevation in meters above ground. Select OK. And then, we can see here na na-plot na po natin yung location slash gateways. So, it is in their exact locations, like here, Barangay Hall Singkamas, in Barangay San Antonio, there's the San Antonio Community Complex, Barangay Hall Forbes Park, in Forbes Park, of course, Barangay Hall Magallanes, in Barangay Magallanes, and Hospital Makati in Barangay Pembo. So, now, let us move on to creating a heat map using the tools, radio coverage, and under that, single polar. So, here in single polar radio coverage, dito po natin isaset kung gaano kalawak yung coverage ng heat map in Radio Mobile. So, first, here po sa Center Unit Mobile Unit and Network, default na po yung network as base. Then, yung mobile unit po natin is Barangay Hall Forbes Park and yung center unit natin is Barangay Hall Singkamas. So, pwede po natin siya baguhin like pwede Barangay Hall Magallanes. Kapag center unit po kasi, doon po magsa-start yung ikot ng heat map natin. So, magsa-start na lang po tayo sa first location po natin which is sa Barangay Hall Singkamas. Next is sa link direction po, default po yan, Center RX dash Mobile TX. So, radial range natin in kilometers. Itatry po natin na makover lahat or makover yung buong Makati area para masama po yung coverage. Masama po yung lahat ng location sa coverage ng heat map. So, ang gagawin po natin is, ang minimum radial range po is 0.01 and then ang maximum po niya is 15. Sa azimuth range, wala po tayong gagalawin dyan. And then, sa plot naman po, rainbow, fill area, and complete that WAV, yun lang po yung pipindutin natin. Then, sa color naman po, nakaset na po siya into 6 only. And then, ang pinaka strong signal po natin is yung red. And then, ang pinaka weak po natin dapat na kulay is dark blue. And then, green, yellow, orange, and then here yung green. Ayan, so, ang pinakauna po natin is the strongest signal. Sunod yung, ito po, very strong, and then ito po yung strong, then moderate, and then weak, very weak, and then ito po yung no signal at all. So, i-click lang po natin yung okay. And then dito po, sa threshold, wala na po tayo mabaguhin dyan. And then, after nating ma-set up lahat, dito po sa single polar, i-click lang po natin yung draw. So, kapag ganito po, keep in actual picture pa rin po, then click OK. And then as you can see sa, ayan, cancel lang po natin yun po kapag ganun. But if you want to save it, you can save it po sa file ninyo. So, in here naman po, as you can see, nag-start po yung ikot ng heat map sa Barangay Hall Singkamas. So, kapag pinindot po natin yung unit properties, click lang po natin yung OK. And then, makikita po natin kung nasaan yung mga gateways. So, pagdating po kay Barangay Hall Singkamas, no signal at all. And then, in Barangay Hall Forbes, moderate signal, Hospital ng Makati, good signal, as well as in Barangay Hall Magallanes, and in San Antonio Community Complex, there is a weak signal. So, ganyan lang po ang pagsaset up ng heat map in Media Mobile. So, unlike other RF tools like Cloud RF and QGIS, modernized na po yung heat map nila and makikita po talaga specifically in per area yung heat map. But here po in Radio Mobile, it is scattered. So, the whole map yun po yung sakop ng coverage ng heat map via this tool, region coverage single polar. So, ayan, ito po yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kapag pumindot po tayo here sa screen, once na naset up po natin yung map and then yung heat map, then yung location. So, pag pinindot po natin here, nearest sa Barangay Hall, Singkamas, may kita po natin yung elevation grid niya in meters. Ayan, pwede po natin siya pindutin para makikita po natin kung nasaan yung exact location kapag pinipindot po natin yung mga boxes here sa elevation grid. So, ayan, ganyan lang po yung heat map for the Makati area using the Radio Mobile application. So, that will be all and thank you for listening.